I feel like I am about to embark on one of the greatest adventures of my life. I went to FIT and I majored in apparel design. That was something that was my lifelong dream. I got my first job for a children's wear firm, and then I had my son. I realized he's only going to be a child for a short while. The clothing industry will be there forever, and decided it was more important to stay home and be a mom. When my son got a little older, we really needed another income in the house, so I decided to try my hand at real estate. So here was this person who started out as a clothing designer and winds up selling houses. My goal, now that I'm retired, is to do what I've always wanted to do: design gowns for women. I'm so glad to have this opportunity. Helping to design a dress for this beautiful actress. I'm hoping I make a good impression.
Hi, I'm Francesca.
Hi, Francesca. Lovely to meet you.
Hi, Francesca. Karen.
I had a few ideas.
Thinking about Cannes.
Sort of a textured dress would be very romantic.
That's interesting.
This is a dress that she wore a couple of years ago in Cannes, so we wanted to show what she responds well to.
So I was thinking maybe something in a grayish as a potential color for her.
Do we want to have a little bit of embroidery here, or would you like to put it in here? What would be your vision?
I love the concept of running something jeweled right through here, and then it sort of kind of repeats itself right through here.
Yeah, which I think would be really lovely.
If I can help make someone feel beautiful and special, I would be the happiest woman in the world. An empty mannequin is like a blank sheet of paper. It's filled with endless possibilities. Go out and do it, embrace it. Why not?
I am a teenager. You don't care.
About what?
About me.
How would you both feel if you lost the bar?
I'd be a failure. I'd be letting him down.
The emotions going through are just overflowing. I don't know how to thank everybody enough.
You kept your promise.
Thank you, my brother.
Hey, it's Julie from Bank of Mom and Dad, the former NFL cheerleader.
I'm so happy with myself that I can admit when I'm wrong because it doesn't change anything about me. Yeah, I made a mistake, but I'm still Ross. I'm still great.
Was in bartending 101.
I know he's not shy, I also know he doesn't mind criticizing people.
I haven't overdrawn my bank account since the show, which is huge for me.
Phyllis is the most wonderful woman I've ever met.
His mama's so fat she can hear bacon cooking in Canada.
I'm here for an American classic. Cheeseburger and fries.
Back off, my daughter. I dance with wolves.
I need you to trust me. Nothing big, though. Nothing big.
Okay.
But I want to guide you through this experience.
You really get the flavor of sesame seeds after they've been toasted, right?
Right. Never pick up strangers. What the? Hold on.
What are you doing?
Baby, what would Jesus do?
Dale.
Your mama's so stupid she tripped over a cordless phone.
All right. This is my head of comedy development.
Very nice to meet
you. Very nice. This is Patrick McGuire. He's an intern.
You need to complete your task as fast as you can, because the last team to get to the elimination point will be out of the race.
I'm the champ. I'm here. Peace.
My dream of becoming a women's wear designer never ever left me. I applied to FIT and I did get in. I wound up in children's wear briefly. I stayed in it for a while, but you know, I was always working in a room by myself with no windows and bolts of fabric and just cutting patterns and cutting garments. And it was really pretty grunt work, oriented work, and I got married, I had a son, and at some point I decided I'd rather stay home and raise my boy. Decided to go back to school and get my BFA. I was in real estate and I'm pretty much out of that business now. I retired a few years ago and I'm home and I'm busy painting and enjoying my free time and traveling with my husband. My love of fashion, it goes all the way back. It's so ingrained in my DNA. My mother's mother had been a seamstress. My mother and her sisters were absolute fashion mavens growing up. My grandmother made all of their clothing. And from when I was a little girl, I dreamed of being a clothing designer. I grew up in Jersey City, and so we played on the streets. And I always had a piece of chalk in my hand, and I was always sketching on the streets. And I would draw, actually, I had a favorite lady that I would always draw, and she would be in a red gown, trimmed in white lace. And it was sort of my little icon. When I wasn't outside playing in the streets, I was making little paper dolls, and I would design their dresses, little paper doll dresses, and I used to make Barbie's clothes for her. I did try out for Project Runway. You do have to have a portfolio, and you have to have a number of completed garments that you have made yourself. So I had to go back and re-familiarize myself with the sewing machine and making my patterns and cutting garments and sewing, and I sewed up a bunch of things, and I got as far as Tim Gunn. They said they were going to call me, and they didn't. So once again, my dreams were dashed. If I could have this opportunity, I would never disappoint. I would be there on time, do the job, do the work, be a team player, and do what it takes. And I have so much more to do yet with my life.